Wednesday before Easter. I hope your day is going well. I was just reading a while ago the Lord's Supper, the Passover, where Jesus wants to have this meal with his disciples before he's crucified. He tells them how he greatly desires to have the meal. And at the meal, even he gets down and he washes their feet and everything. Now, I don't know if it happens exactly after that, but certainly right after it, it is written in the book of Luke. After he tells them what's going to happen to him and what he's going to do, they begin to argue over who is going to be the greatest. Can't imagine what that was like for Jesus. And I think, why would I share something like that leading up to Easter? Well, I hate to have to admit it, but stories like that give me a lot of hope, because it shows that Jesus had to choose people that certainly did not have it together. Sometimes I get disappointed with the church. Sometimes I get disappointed with myself. But I am so grateful that in God's mercy, he came to save weak earthen vessels, broken people, people who need a Savior. And sometimes even we as Christ followers certainly do not act like Christ followers. There they have watched the one who is greatest as servant of all, talking about the cross, and they're arguing about who's going to be the greatest. I believe if I'd have been Jesus, I'd have thrown the servant's towel down and left. But you know what? He went to Calvary to die for them, and he went to Calvary to die for me and you. I often say I'm so grateful God knew what he was getting when he got me. He knew that my flesh was weak, and yet he chose me and he chose you. But let's not make that an excuse, but let's make it an excuse to love him and to honor him. So I hope you'll think about that. Don't disqualify yourself, because everybody he chose were sinners, and he chose to work with sinners to build his kingdom. Hey, if you're part of a church family, I really encourage you to be there this coming Sunday to worship. If you happen to live in our area, Living Stones Ministries, we're located at 100 Griffith Road in Clinton Forge. And if you happen to live in our area and don't have a church home, we would love to have you come join us at 10:30. Anytime you can go online to lsmlivingstonesministriesfamily.com and watch our services live or recorded. Anyway, thank you for joining with me. Hope you can be back tomorrow for Thursday.